Krampus content here, y'all. AKA Jim J, AKA Jay Legend, AKA the best in the business. I'm here talking about the Eagles slapping up the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and it wasn't even close. The Eagles, they came out the gate, even though they struggled a little bit, but their defense was lights out, which generated a lot of points. They started their running game. They was running. They was tearing them up in the running game. They was able to get the running game going with Swift, and there wasn't no turning back. They was able to get a few deep shots from AJ Brown. AJ Brown had his first breakout game of the season. He was looking good. He was looking really good. He was looking really good after all that noise he was making with the Vikings. But he showed up and showed out and handled his business. He did what he was supposed to do. He definitely did what he was supposed to do. But the Eagles, they put together, even though their offense was still a little bit sluggish, but they was able to put some plays together to generate enough offense to at least put up 25. They actually should have put up 40 on the Bucs, but they still played good. They still handled their business, and they put the game away. And they was able to run out the clock at the end. They really handled business. They did what they needed to do. They clamped down on defense from the jump. They forced Baker Mayfield to turn over the ball like 3 or 4 times. So they handled business. They did what they were supposed to do. Then the Eagles, they looking strong right now. They looking real strong. Everybody was hyping up the Cowboys at the beginning of the season, right before the opener, but the Cowboys, they end up folding against the Cardinals and trying to make it like they a juggernaut. And I said, y'all couldn't even beat the Cardinals. Y'all couldn't even beat the Cardinals. Y'all looked the trash. But we took care of business. We beat the teams that we supposed to beat. We took care of business. We beat up Tampa Bay up. We bully balled them, and then opened it up, then broke it open. So you had Swift. He had like 126 yards of rushing. Second game, he had another big game rushing. He did what he's supposed to do. He's looking really explosive. You had Kenny Gainwell. He came back. He had a solid game at the running back position. But yeah, they came out, handled business. They did what they supposed to do. Unlike the Cowboys, you can't be losing against the Cardinals and then think you're gonna beat us. That's not gonna happen. It's not. Y'all not on our level. Y'all still riding off of past glory. Talking about y'all gonna go to the Super Bowl, but y'all playing like that. Y'all not. Y'all gonna continue to choke in the playoffs and choke when it matters. And your quarterback, he's a known folder. He's like Tony Romo in the clutch. Always folding. He always folding. He fold like cards. He fold like a bad hand. He fold like he fold like Tony Romo in late games. Yeah. He just out here folding. But yeah, the Eagles they put together a good game. They really should have beat Tampa Bay by more points, but they still took care of business. They still took care of business. They did what they supposed to do. They definitely did what they supposed to do. They handled business. They did what they supposed to do. They definitely handled business. Whether it's crime, press, commentating, signing out. Don't forget to click and subscribe to the channel. Peace.